muscles like Superman trainer. Ay, real, real rare like Super Saiyan Mega. I jump, stomp, stomp on Lucifer's stage. Now I got a few rings on Jupiter's cage. Now I meant to say Saturn, switched up the pattern. Smoking on some shatter, got me higher than a ladder. Thanks, I'm flatter, my baby mama batter. You look like Mick Jagger, oops, a grease splatter. Hot, hot, ooh, jumping out the grease. It's a whole lot of degrees, about to come, about to fleece. Please, please, shh, I don't wanna hear a beat. Trying to catch sleep, trying to count sheep. Hot damn, hot water, hot shower. Hot Atlanta smoking green cauliflower. Tangerine, yeah, I call it sweet and sour. And my lawyer say it's urgent, I'ma call him in an hour. Dude, I just called a plug and his phone was unplugged. I was looking at Doug like, ooh, ooh. Dude, that shit don't even make no fucking sense. Like having fucking arguments for paying 50 extra cents for barbecue. Saucing on the workers at McDonald's. I don't wanna sit and argue. Good burger should've taught you we all dudes. And I'm all professional and proper, but my baby mama stopped me in the meetings just to airdrop me some news. Hot damn, hot water, hot shower. Hot Atlanta smoking green cauliflower. Tangerine, yeah, I call it sweet and sour. And my lawyer say it's urgent, I'ma call him in an hour.
Yeah, hot on the flight, Louis V off-white. I just made a dub, bitch, she tryna spend a night. Heard they need more, yeah, my jeans Dior. Shawty got cake if you tryna eat more. Think they need more, I think they need more. This is second round, I'm tryna speed more. Going stupid, going crazy. Big gas in that Mercedes. Pull up lit, going 30. Pull up big, in a hurry. Shoot your shot, flex a lot. Big cheese, hella nice. Chop and screw, Michael Watts. Point them out, air them out. Get me right, sip a Sprite. 180, half pipe.
Hot damn, hot water, hot shower. Hot Atlanta smoking green cauliflower. Tangerine, yeah, I call it sweet and sour. And my lawyer say it's urgent, I'ma call him in an hour.
Goddamn, think I got a new lawsuit. I need to come see you.
What's that?
I got a new whip. You know what a car do? Turn your bitch to an E. She say we don't got enough room to get freaky in here, cause it's just a two-seater. Am I still considered a trick if I get her a hoopty and buy me a beamer? I had a new case, but the judge had to throw it out. My lawyer beat it like Tina. I always find a way to get ahead with my intelligence when they critique my demeanor. Today I'll dress up a Republican and go get some hair from a white man's daughter. Her lips aren't big, but I'm loving it. I'll get in fake ID, I'm McLovin' it. B&T like the government. Except for the cops. Mission impossible, start with a Glock, then a Glover. Tip 100 if you let my cousin in. You know everybody, my cousin. Oh yeah, and I gotta be thugging it, cause my hair can get nappy as fuck over jury, and I got that chocolate coloring. Well, at least, like, you know, that's what they made me feel like. Why they make you feel like that? I don't know. I mean, it's America, right?
Hot damn, hot water, hot shower. Hot Atlanta smoking green cauliflower. Tangerine, yeah, I call it sweet and sour. And my lawyer say it's urgent, I'ma call him in an hour.
I am here. I am here. What up, everybody? Sorry, I ran upstairs to get a cup of water. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at. How's everybody doing today? How about those games yesterday? How about New England Patriots losing? Woo! Super pumped about that. I'm more excited that I think last night showed me what I believe to be true about the Patriots this year. Is that Brady's lost his touch just a little bit, because you can blame it on the receivers all you want, right? But I watched a lot of that game. I generally don't sit down, but I went and hung out with my brother last night, and I watched that game, and he started out frustrated, and that never helps, you know, but Brady generally can recover from that. He didn't last night. He looked awful. The Houston D looked very good against that offensive line for New England, and I will say this, the New England D has fallen off quite a bit. I mean, Watson's a good quarterback. He arguably is top quarterback in the league. I know there's a lot of people that would say he's, you know, maybe top 5, even maybe outside of that. But I think there's a case it can be made for him to be a top quarterback in the league. You know, Aaron posted that thing last night. Aaron, thanks for posting that. He said, who would you start your franchise out for QB, wide receiver, and running back? Give me 1 second. This is my wife. Hey, what's up?
Hey, I'm sorry. 2 things really quick. Just double check your phone and make sure the picture I sent you was the right stuff.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I can. Yeah, that's the right stuff. 65 multicolor and black. Yep. Nope, that's all. Velveeta cheese and spinach. Fresh. All right. I'm on camera. I'm waiting. Great. That's all right. But, yep. No, I'm good with the butt paste. Thanks. Bye. All right. Sorry about that, fellers. All right. So anyhow, yeah. So Aaron posted that thing, and I loved it because right before Aaron posted that. Oh, by the way, real quick, not to squirrel on you for a minute. There are 5 hitless packs, but I'm not gonna lie. When I pulled them out, there is definitely a thicker one on the top. So that's gonna be the first hitless. So I'll put those off to the side. It's just the way I saw it. I think that's the fairest way to do it. Yeah, so Aaron posted that, and my brother and I had just been talking that we're not so sure we wouldn't take Watson because he said his point was that Mahomes' injury scared him a little bit if we were going to start a franchise, which I don't agree. I think that was just a freak accident. I think he generally has a better, a decent injury history as far as I understand. All right, guys, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to dump these out, and we're going to roll dice to take the top 7 or the bottom 7. All right, there's all 14. Oops, one fell off. All right, I got to read, catch up to you. Would 10 be... Yeah, I see, you know. Oh, yeah, you don't do that. Yeah, she asked if I needed frozen or fresh spinach. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 will be the top 7. 4, 5, 6 will be the bottom 7. 1, 2, 3, we're going to do the top 7. So I'm going to take those off. Set them off right here for a second. And we'll set these off to the side for break number 2. These will be used in break number 2. I love Rookies and Stars. At least last year I felt like they really picked it up. We broke a ton of 2015 Rookies and Stars. And they had 5 hits then. It wasn't quite as nice as it is now. There's a lot of good vets in here. And there's a lot of short print stuff too. All right. 5 hitless packs. Josh Allen, you guard those. All right. All right, let's switch over to the main screen. Listen, my brother, I'm making a dip tonight. I should tell my wife I might turn it into tacos, but it's got spinach and venison and Velveeta cheese and Rotel. Oh, I forgot to tell her to get Rotel. I'll run out later. All right. How's everybody doing? Let's hit the record button. Hope you all are having a great start to your week. I call East Coast time NPT, normal people time. All right? Because let's be honest, all the good action happens on the East Coast. You West Coast people are just too laid back. What else would I be making with all that? All right, good luck, everybody. So, yeah, the games yesterday were crazy. New England losing and Ravens winning means that if we win out in Buffalo, my understanding is we finish, I know it's highly unlikely, we finish first in the conference if we win out, because we will play New England and Baltimore yet. So if we beat both of them, I don't know if that will give us the tiebreaker or not. Out of 99, Darnell Savage going out to the Packers. Rookies and Stars, Dwayne Haskins. Joey Bosa. So you're going to see it's a very much of a, I don't want to say retail looking, but a, early in the year kind of product. Rookies and Stars, rookie Miles Sanders, and there's a Daniel Jones. But you are going to see a lot of short print on this. And 4 hits per box, you can't argue that when there's only 5 or 6 packs. It's pretty solid. 6 packs. Von Miller out of 49. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of cool short prints. Good chance to put in some like rainbows or, hey, what's this guy right here? How about a 1 of 1 going out to the New Orleans Saints? I ain't doing it this morning. It ain't happening. Not on a plate. There we go. 1 of 1. I'm trying to be like productive today. Who got those New Orleans Saints? That's going to go out to David Blake with the 1 of 1. Cameron Jordan. I'll play it for you, though. I'll make an espresso shot. So I gotta say this real quick. I really, really like how Panini started doing the colored back. If you look to it, even as of last year, they did like that. This is a printing plate. They kind of moved on to the colored black, the colored back, and it says this is an actual printing plate used in the manufacture of this card. So it gives it its verification. I don't know that it says if it's like usually there's like a black, a cyan, a magenta, all that stuff. No, who am I kidding? It's not right if I don't do one. I'll take one. Listen, David, if you want that in a mag case, you can. Generally, I don't mag up the plates because it will scratch the back pretty badly in that case as it moves around because you can't put a sleeve on it. But if you want it magged up, it's yours to mag up any 101s. But Cameron Jordan going out to the New Orleans Saints. There we go. Just a little. Just a little one. Got it. Can't. It's past noon. I guess it is. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. So guys, I put up the scores yesterday. How many of you guys like how upsetting was the some of the fantasy production yesterday? Keyshawn Johnson, Terry Godwin. How about Mark Andrews' catch? Did you see that catch? And out of 25, James Conner, player Warren going out to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hey, that 101 does not count as a... Shut up, John. John, I don't want to hear it from you. Listen, John's not allowed to talk about me taking shots anymore. When he woke up and couldn't function the next day, him and I polished off a box of Jack Daniel Fire. I'm up and at it and drinking beer the next morning, tailgating for the game, and John's like, no, I'm good. He sat there like naked in his chair for like an hour, couldn't move. I don't want to hear it, John. Your man card got removed when you ordered a cider at the brewery instead of a real man's drink. Out of 35, Josh Allen going to the Buffalo Bills. Todd, it was Cameron Jordan. It was a plate. It doesn't count as a hit because it was not actually a hit. Josh Allen out of 35 there. Deion Jones. So really for me, this is a back I like as a collector. I think it's a hobby product. It's not necessarily your highest money generating thing, but a lot of cool stuff in it. It looks like we got some sort of insert up here. There's a Patrick Mahomes, Kirk Cousins, a lot of different stuff. There's a Kyler Murray, rookie rush. Paris Campbell. You get a lot of different looks, kind of like Don Russ in a way. How about cross-training out of 199? Arthega Whiteside going out to the Philadelphia Eagles and Brandon Bourne. Yo, listen, I wasn't naked. My sister and I went down to get coffee. We came back and John just sitting there in his like underwear on a shirt. And like John knows, he's not a small man. So I was taken aback a little bit about his freedom with his body, no inhibitions. Like he was just laying it all out there for us to enjoy. And I said good morning and we went on with our day. But I was just wondering how long he was going to sit there for. After about 20 minutes and he was still sitting there, I was just hoping he was okay. Yeah, Adam, who had your phone yesterday? What was that about? And Aaron wasn't invited. All right, we should have 2 autos in these. Looks like we have one coming up. Let's see. Bobby Wagner out of 99. Darius Leonard, Joe Mixon, Deshaun Watson. We will use, there's a Gary Jennings. Hey, I saw an Obsidian checklist is out. Antonio Brown has a Patriots card in it. There's a Josh Allen. And how about an Easton Stick out of 49 for them Chargers, Todd? Boom, baby. For the Chargers, Easton Stick. You know, yesterday they talked about benching Phillip Rivers, and I guess the coach was asked about it, and he said next up is Tyrod Taylor. So if it's not Easton Stick going to get put in next, they say Tyrod Taylor is the next quarterback up. Just throwing that out there. You know I'm a Tyrod fan, right? Like, I think he got shafted in Buffalo. There's a Rookies and Stars Crusade Prism out of 75, Daniel Jones. Now, guys, this is exactly what we talked about yesterday with Phoenix in our 18-19 break. Although it may not be considered a hit, if Daniel Jones goes off out of 75, I mean, go look and see what a Lamar Rookies and Stars Prism out of 75 is going for. I don't know. I'd have to look, but I would imagine it's doing pretty well. Not that Daniel Jones is going to be Lamar, but you never know what goes on. Mike Evans out of 99, and it's going to be a Hollywood out of 75, Dress for Success, going out to Chris Vogt and the Baltimore Ravens. Stick is still out on coach's decision, meaning that he's a healthy and active. Todd, I saw you ask that yesterday. Does Jones, do they have the same? Jones has to have 2 wins, right? Locke had a good first half. I didn't really look. It looked like he didn't do well in the second half. He did get the win, right? Broncos got the win. So that's pretty sweet. That was only box number 1. Again, guys, I really like this product. I'm not BSing. I think for the dollar amount, right? Like, when can you get 7 boxes of cards where the Cardinals are $60? You know, you're getting the Falcons for, like, you can't find a 28 hit for that. So, and a chance for some 101, some parallels, some cool base, some rainbow, stuff like that. I think it's a pretty solid product. I really do. You know me. I'm more of the how many hits can we get. I like high-end stuff. I love the looks of it, but it's always risky as a breaker. I feel guilt for it when someone doesn't hit and they spend $200. You know, Flawless comes out. The Browns last year were, I think, $250. Thankfully, Chris hit that nasty Baker 101 and he was able to flip for like $5,000. But, you know, you could go 3-4 breaks and not. I'm going to open them all on this one. Yeah, they both have 2. Yeah, Todd, you know what? It's funny. I said that, yeah, I was talking to Brandon, actually, and I said, you know, you got to be careful as fantasy owners, like as fantasy team owners and managers or whatever. I'm sorry, fantasy governors. You don't own your fantasy team. You just govern it. As fantasy governors, Tyler Lockett, hold on. Let me finish that thought in a minute. Let's see what this is, number 2. That's going to be out of 50. So, Scott, you're going to love that. I think Scott is like the perfect example of, I think Scott's truly just a Seahawks collector. This is an awesome break product for him to get his team in, because you don't want to buy a full box of this always if you're just looking for Hawks, but you're going to get some cool stuff. Put some stuff in your collection. That one's out of 50 for Lockett. And, you know, someone wrote Lamar Jackson just locked the MVP, and a lot of the comments were his stat line. And there he is. And I said, it just goes to show you that you can't just look at a stat line, man. He may not have had the prettiest stat line throwing yesterday, but, dude, the guy, if you watch him, that guy's ankles have to hurt today. That San Fran D-backs ankles that he literally, like, snapped. They look like they broke. And he's the best running back in the league. I don't care. He's just a good thrower and a great running back. Out of 99, Jerry Tillery. There's the Deshaun Watson. Debo with a nice touchdown yesterday. I think it was a little bit of a push-off, but enough to get a no call. It wasn't enough to get a call. I agree with the no call. If it would have got called, I would have agreed with it. I think whatever way they called it. But, all right, we have a redemption. Get your guesses in. $5 credit for the first one. Out of 99, Tom Brady. Action Packed. You guys remember Action Packed? How cool Action Packed was with the embossed stuff. Wagner, Dalvin Cook. And another one for you, Scott. This is a Prism out of 75. I think the last one's considered a Prism too. Prism out of 75. Rookies and Stars Crusade. DK Metcalf. There you go, Scotty. I mean, Todd, I think a perfect example of that. You're right. Todd says, I don't know if he'll be able to do it year in and year out. The perfect example. Hey, what up, Mike? Is Patrick Mahomes, who is having a good season. You know, he suffered some injury, having a good season, but by no means is he having an MVP season after his record-setting season last year. We'll do that redemption last. Rookies and Stars, Easton Stick. All right, here we go for the Tampa Bay Bucks out of 99, going out to Joshua Ryan Scott, Jamel Dean. Not the son of James, I don't think, or Jimmy. Jimmy Dean sausages are pretty solid, though. Out of 99, Ben Roethlisberger. Noah Fant. There's a Kenny Golladay, man. Had him on the bench in like 3 leagues. That killed me this week. Out of 199, Riley Ridley going out for the Chicago Bears. It's going to be Adam D with the Chicago Bears.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Now, what happened with them yesterday? Oh, they played on Thanksgiving, beat the Lions. That's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy. It's just like the Lions just can't seem to get it together. Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers. This one's not numbered, I don't believe. So there are ones that aren't Prism. That is not a Prism Rookies and Stars. Stafford. I think there are Stafford autos in this. And how about a David Montgomery to go with the Riley Ridley, Chicago Bears. Another one going out for you there.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Yeah, Tide, you're right. He's not. And this is the argument I heard at the beginning of the year, and it seems to be holding true. 7 out of 10, Jonathan Abram. And there's a Lamar. Here's a 7 out of 10, Rookies and Stars, Jonathan Abram. You're right. And the argument I heard at the beginning of the year, Todd, about Mahomes was that Mahomes was odds were lowered to be the MVP this year because they said he would have had to have a better or as good of a season as last year was the argument, or extremely separate himself from the pack and not have as good of a season. You know, if all numbers were down for quarterbacks. And they said it was highly unlikely he'd be able to repeat that. So I heard a lot of people say that don't, like, on bookies and stuff, don't bet on the Mahomes line for MVP. Rookies and Stars. Do you know Brett Favre won it 3 times in a row? I'm pretty sure when I looked. Rookies Longevity Signatures Orange. It's going to be a Dwayne Haskins. Mark Connolly getting the guess for a $5 credit, but Jeremy Allen getting himself a Dwayne Haskins just in time that he's starting. He's too busy to sign now, but that'll play, dude.
Kaboom!
Washington Redskins, Dwayne Haskins, 2 wins in a row. Did he take selfies this week, or did he just stay away from fans? It's like, he has the ultimate excuse forever. Like, a fan can't get mad at him and go, I'll take a selfie, and he's gonna be like, nah, I can't. I'm gonna get in trouble. That's like, what is a fan gonna be like? No, you're fine. Do it again. It's after the game. He's like, nah, I don't want to get in trouble. He probably did that just to set it all up. Like, nah, man, I can't do it again. I got in trouble last time. So my thing with Lamar is I think that Lamar's style of play is sustainable in that offense. So Patrick Mahomes, they need to build some more around him. I would say Lamar and Patrick Mahomes have very similar teams around them. I don't know why that's doing that on my screen. It's not doing it on OBS. So, like, you look at the Chiefs receivers and you look at the Ravens receivers, and they have very similar talent around them. I just think Lamar, A, has to stay healthy, And I don't think he'd do that on a team that didn't build the offense entirely around him. So as long as they're winning and that coaching organization stays in place, I think he'll be that dude. That's just my initial thought. Kenny Clark. Irv Smith is now a redemption. Unbelievable. There's a Drew Lock getting his win yesterday. There is Slayton, Joe Mixon. And cross-training Devin Singletary out of 199. There's an Oshani Jimenez out of 35. Hold on, guys. I'm going to try to get situated here. Singletary finally stepping up. You know, he's got Frank Gore there that he's running behind, so he's paying his dues running behind him. But at the same time, man, putting in work, starting to be a part of the receiving game. I'm excited for him. Both have good tight end. Both Kansas City has better wide receiver. Baltimore has better running back and defense. Yeah, I can go with that, Todd. So I think equally, now they haven't played, correct? So it would have to take the playoffs for them to play. There is a Patrick Mahomes, 4 of 5. Patrick Mahomes going out to the Kansas City Chiefs. Emerald. That's a nice hit there, Michael Simpson. Patrick Mahomes, 4 of 5. That's a boomer right there. It did a hiccup or something, but yeah, like John said, it like lagged for a second. It should be good though. I do have the recording. I'll definitely upload being the release day. I always try to do that right after the break. Hope you guys are all right with me. Kind of, you know, I like to on release day take the time. Yeah, Todd, that's what I heard. I didn't know much about him from college. Is everyone back? Is everyone good? Guys, you want me to stop for a minute? Are you all back? I don't know. It didn't cancel. I'm watching it so I watch it on my screen as like a user just so I can know, and then I also have my OBS set up over here so I see what it's like on mine. But I didn't see anything happen on mine. Generally, I see it and I'll stop if it happens. Hopefully y'all are good. All right, cool. All right, we'll keep going for now. And again, I'll post the video at the end there. Rodney Anderson out of 99. What is that? What is he doing? Is that toe drag swag or is he getting hit? Or is he I don't like him. We'll keep going. He had a good game yesterday. How about Dalvin Cook out of 49 going to the Minnesota Vikings? And that's going to be Matt Robinson. Yeah, they said he was a steal. I heard at the beginning of the year, they were but like right at the end of preseason when everyone was kind of getting their drafts in. The podcast I listened to had said, there's a Daniel Jones, had said that next year we'll be drafting Devin Singletary above all the other rookie running backs from this year. So he said if you're in a dynasty league and you can snag, because he was going like 8th, 9th, 10th round, if you can get him in a dynasty league that late. How about a Jarrell Casey? That is a Prism auto on the Great American Heroes going out to the Tennessee Titans. Greg Edwards getting that. That is out of 25. 13 out of 25. See, this product's cool, man. Aaron's running with it. Hey, Mike, I wanted to ask you, do you know, can you give me some guidance? Maybe message me. I know you work at a radio station. I want to get like a real soundboard so I can do sound clips and stuff instead of using this app on my phone. Maybe you can help me figure out what to do there. Give me some guidance. There's an A.J. Brown out of 75. Did I move all those that were down here? I'll flip through those then. A.J. Brown out of 75. Yeah, Todd, I would agree. Jacobs has got to be that guy, and that depends on where that offense goes. And for the Arizona Cardinals, out of 50, Deontay Thompson going to the Arizona Cardinals. That's going to go out to Austin Linderwell. How about a Carson Wentz out of 99, Precision Passers? All right, John, I'm going to flip through them just on camera just to be sure, but thank you for helping me out on that. That gives me a little bit more. John Ursua, Nick Chubb, and we're going to end with a cross-training Miles Boykin out of 199. Because Buffalo plays defense, and like they won't have to be throwing as much. I think Josh Allen needs his running back. Well, let's not go there because the Raiders' pass offense is not good. Derek Carr not having a great season. I mean, he's kind of in one of those situations where I think he's on thin ice as well. Yep, we went through these. All right, cool. That was box number 3. Yeah, that Kenny Clark's not... See, like, that's not a prism. It's not numbered. That's cool. I really like this stuff a lot. I don't open much product. I did with my dad. My dad and I on my birthday cracked one of these. And I like it as a personal break. To me, I still want to just get the bills and the breaks. Because the only thing I'm doing when I open is flipping. So, we got one Jim Kelly my dad got to keep. So my dad was able to get a Jim Kelly out of it. Not an auto or anything, just like a Jim Kelly insert. But it was kind of like that Patrick Mahomes, or we pulled another one like that too at the beginning. Oh, the Steve Young or Joe Montana it was. I'll tell you what, I don't know what the Patriots need to do to get on track. Generally, by now, they have things figured out. I mean, they only have 2 losses. It's like we have such high expectations for the Patriots that, you know, we see the way they played last night against a very good Houston team. In a game they didn't look very good, the Patriots. And we were like, oh, you know, we've done this before. We've ridden this train, and we got to be careful. I have to be careful, I should say. Damian Harris out of 35 for the Pats. But I'll say that this seems to be a little bit different. And I'm really hoping we can sneak past them at their place. Maybe get, you know, send a prayer up to heaven that we beat the Ravens. I can't imagine what would happen if we finished first. Buffalo may just riot. It would not be good. Out of 75, hey, I got his jersey on today. LaShawn McCoy. Yeah, I don't think they're used to this, Todd. I think it's definitely, you saw last night with Brady tossing his helmet. If you didn't get to see it, go look it up. It's definitely not Brady-like. I mean, he's had his temper tantrums before, but not like that. Dexter Williams out of 99. And then screaming at his receivers, trying to get them to move. They looked frustrated. He looked frustrated. You know, it was not good. Out of 49, DeAndre Hopkins. How about last night? I don't know if you guys watched the game. I know Watson is sexy, isn't he? He's an awesome quarterback. I love watching him play. That's why I just watched the game last night. I really enjoy watching Watson play. But yeah, how he threw. Hey, for the Vikings out of 99, going out to Matt Robinson. There you go. Dylan Mitchell. Watson threw on the Fuller. They called it a touchdown. Even Fuller knew it wasn't a touchdown. And shut up with that, John. Norwood. No good, you mean. Out of 99, Corey Davis. They got overturned, obviously. Even Fuller knew it wasn't a touchdown. And Josh Jacobs out of 35. Stellar rookies. These are neat cards. I do like the... I don't remember them doing this last year with the shine on them. Maybe. But like this Mahomes out of 5. Jacobs out of 35. What were some of the other ones? We pulled the Stellar Rookies insert set is what I'm talking about. That's a really cool set. This one's out of 75. This one's out of 35. That would be a cool rainbow to get. They definitely look more color discrepancy in person than on camera. You can see the red and purple a lot more in person. So just throwing that out there when you get them, if you get one of those. And then he went right back and threw it to Hopkins on the next play. It was like, you can't stop me. I did not watch the Ohio State game. Scott Miller going out, another one to the Bucks. And I'm going to say this. I said this earlier. And looking at and I don't know if it's true for this, but looking at the Obsidian checklist, the Jets, the Bucks, Titans. The Titans checklist is enormous. Huge names like for Titans collectors on the checklist. So when I'm going to be, normally the checklist isn't out this far in advance. I'm going to be doing a little out of 99 Chubb, a little rundown of the checklist so that when you see my pricing, you know why my pricing is the way it is. I like to look at that, weigh in, the rookies and stuff, and the vet hits. Out of 125, high octane Sony Michel going out to the New England Patriots, and that's going to be Carl Garneau. Oh, it was Stills. You're right, Scott. My bad. It was Stills. Adam, if you do, wait till I'm done here because I want to grab a couple spots. Don't do it while I'm live. Please, give me a chance at it. Hakeem Butler, J.J. Watt. T.Y. Hilton, J.J. Watt. And team duels, Kerryon Johnson, Kenny Galladay out of 199 going out to the Detroit Lions. It's going to be Kenneth Meek. There you go, Kenneth. Barkley. Barkley is killing me this year. I think he is the biggest, I think I would say first round disappointment. Well, let me rephrase that. Le'Veon Bell. I know he didn't play last year, but Bell was still getting picked up early. There was high hopes for that Jets offense. From me, mostly. I want to make sure we got them all. Did we get them? Yeah, we did. All right, cool. That was box 4. We still have 3 more to go. Guys, what do you think of this product? Give me your first initial take. Don't forget 5 hitless packs at the end. One of them being a fat pack for the first place hitless team. And then also, we have you're eligible for Monday Night Squares tonight for that Seahawks-Vikings game and a chance at that DK Metcalf. Injuries definitely hurt him. And you know what else hurts him? Not having a good line, a good quarterback. Kerryon Johnson, a big, yeah. Well, Ingram's been hurt a lot. Damian Williams, but you know what? You have to be careful whenever you pick up quarterback by committee, or quarterback by committee. That'd be crazy. Running back by committee. And we kind of assumed that a little bit, I think, with Kansas City. There's a Warren Moon. Guys, if anybody's interested, basketball, we'll be dropping our last 2 boxes of Absolute over on the page in a random team with some Prism. And here's a Tony Pollard cross-trading. Pollard ahead of Renfro this break, going out to the Dallas Cowboys. And that is going to go to Gerard. There you go for them Cowboys. And right behind it, this guy went down this year, but he was having a heck of a season. How about a 4 out of 5, Preston Williams? I think he's going to be special in the NFL. I do. He was playing well on a bad Dolphins team. Thank you, Adam. If you get a chance, hit me up on a messenger. There's so many tags come through for me. Sometimes they just get buried, especially when I drop a break. You should see them. I'll get notifications left and right. Here's a Mitchell Trubisky 5 out of 50 going out to the Chicago Bears. Nice card. Again, this is why it's a great PC product. Not just shooting for. It's cheap enough that if you're not looking to flip and I want some cards of my own team. I mean, the freaking Cardinals are $60, which isn't cheap, but it gives you a good shot at getting a Kyler. Maybe you don't have one yet, and you want a shot at one. Jarrett Stidham out of 99. There's a DK Metcalf, Von Miller, Easton Sticks, and a Jamel Dean non-auto. Yeah, I think that's the disappointing thing about Ingram. I think the Giants overall have been a little bit, of a letdown. thought we'd get more. I think Odell Beckham might be on that list. We didn't say him yet, but expecting, you know, if you have Baker on your list, there's out of 49 Rodney Anderson. You have to have Beckham on that list. You know, Jarvis Landry's starting to step up a little bit. How about Devontae Parker's game this week? There's a Cameron Jordan. Pulled his 101. Patrick Mahomes. And for the Kansas City Chiefs, out of 99, going out to Michael Simpson. It is a Mecole Hardman, dressed for success. Love these locker shots on here. I wish they would do a shadow box card like this with like a piece of the helmet or something like that. It would be cool just to see like a locker card. I don't know that any set does that. I don't ever remember seeing it past or present. So I wish Panini would listen to that. Panini, do a locker combo card. I guess what set did we just do a locker, but it was playbook, but it's still just a playbook. I would like to see like chunks of helmets and stuff like that. Relics. Out of 99, Jalen Smith. Cam Newton. There's a Russell Wilson out of 75. And Scott, I know you haven't had a hit yet, but man, you're getting some good short print stuff. I know you'll like that, especially with the, you know, a cheaper break like this. Russell Wilson out of 75. Getting yourself some different players too. That's cool. J.J. Watt. And here we go. Just as I say it, how about 1 out of 50? John Ursua going out to the Seattle Seahawks and Scotty Ice. What up, Alan?
Touchdown Seahawks!
Going out to Scott. Getting an auto finally. There you go, Scotty. I must have blessed you with some good luck there. Todd Gurley out of 99. There's a Daniel Jones. And how about a combo? Ooh, that's nice. Out of 25 for the Denver Broncos. Going out to Aaron Elrod. Noah Fant 3-color. And a Drew Lock. Out of 25 on that. There you go. Nice 3-color. I'm doing all right. I have a little bit of a headache, but it's release day, so I'm good. My wife went out to, their school doesn't, they don't have school today, so she is off today. And she went out to get me coffee about 4 hours ago. She printed pictures. She's trying to get the house ready for Christmas and stuff, so she had like a list of things she had to do. And she's picking me up spinach and Velveeta cheese. I just said I love it for the price range. Alan, it's a collector's product. A lot of variation in cards. Release day is the headache. No, it's not. I love release days. 2 more boxes to go. Hang on, Alan, and see. It's real. I think it's an awesome collector's product. Even as far as flipping goes, you know, when you can get a team for 14, 20, 24 bucks, you know, your higher teams like Ravens and Cards and stuff, obviously 40 and 60, but you can even afford to do it that way if you're in it for that. But like Scott, I used Scott as an example earlier. Scott has a bunch of short print. There's a ton of short print in it. So he's got like the Russell Wilson out of 75. I'll just go through some of the short prints here. Like these Stellar Rookies short print out of 75 and 35 are really cool. But as far as collecting goes, like he got a DK Metcalf there and this Tyler Lockett. Like Daniel Jones out of 75, we were saying how down the road they can be valuable cards, especially with the quarterbacks. So you look at that, I mean, just cool stuff in it. We also got some super short prints. We got our 4 of 5 Preston Williams, a Mahomes out of 5, and a 101 plate already. So it's cool stuff. Yeah, a lot of parallels and short prints, and a lot of insert parallels. I'm about to send a message. Messed up card I got. Who's Olive Kyle? What? What's that, John? Yeah, it is a big tie. Mahomes is big out of 5. Mixon, Chubb, and let's get it started. Is that an auto? It sure is. Out of 25, dressed for success. Devin Singletary going out to Chris and the Buffalo Bills. There you go. Buffalo Soldier. Devin Singletary for the Buffalo Bills. Man, I'm really hoping. Oh, I really hope we can at least make it a game. I don't want to go to Buffalo in the cold and get just like crushed. Chris Carson out of 99. They did flex. There we go. How about a Kyler Murray out of 50? Going out to you, Austin. Airborne pink parallel out of 50. Going for Kyler Murray. That's a cool card. You want me to hit it? I got you on it.
You ever see a buffalo?
That's for the Devin Singletary. It's a little late. Jalen, you heard. 4 out of 10 for the San Francisco 49ers going to Terry Gray. Jalen, you heard. 4 out of 10. Nice short print for the Niners. Man, I don't care. The Niners looked good yesterday. They looked, and now this is the first I truly sat down and watched the Niners. Like, I didn't sit down. I was cleaning my garage, honestly, but I kept stopping. This fucking card. I kept stopping to watch the game like every play, but I didn't even turn Red Zone on, honestly. I was just watching that game. Keeping an eye on the Panthers-Washington game because I put my bet on the Washington Redskins. That paid off well. Cross-training out of 199. We're tied up between Renfro and Pollard. John, really? Out of what? Out of rookies and stars? That's nuts. Yeah, it happens. And generally, they're pretty good about it. Oh, yeah, you won't get it quick, John. I was already saying they're going to lose all the 2-win teams. Yeah, but that I don't want to get worked up about that Dallas victory. I mean, Dallas is not a great team right now. There's a Russell Wilson base on Great American Heroes. Kenyon Drake. And how about a Juju swatch? This went out of 75 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ooh, that's not good. Absolute, man. I'll tell you what. Absolutely, I've had 2 issues with. There's been missing hits and stuff, but 2 major issues I've had with Absolute, and I love Absolute. I think the cleat cards in it are cool. You get a lot of, 5 hits per box. It's short print stuff. Out of 49, Jermaine Pratt. But in 2018, we had a jersey card or relic card that had no relic in it. And it looked weird to me. Didn't think anything of it. Shipped, and the guy's like, this is why it looked weird. It didn't even have anything in it. I'm pretty sure Panini replaced it. But then we had a box that was missing 3 or 4 hits. It only had 1 hit in it. So we've had those situations before but very rarely. Same with certified. Just that one box in all the boxes we've opened. Deshaun Watson out of 25 going to the Houston Texans. Aaron has me. That's about right, Aaron. 9 to 9:30 a.m. on Mondays and Wednesdays. And then the line's busy the whole time. That's funny. How about out of 99, Irv Smith? TJ Hawkinson. And out of 35, McCole Hardman. If the Bengals went out, I was wrong. Oh yeah, what? I said they would have. You said they would have. They wouldn't even have 4 wins. What if the Bengals went out? That would be so funny. Someone said on our page now that the bottom dwellers are winning because Tua is out, but it sounded to me like he wasn't going to be a number 1 pick anyhow. So what's going on? Like, no one's tanking for Tua anymore? All right, last box mojo coming up. We have 5 hitless packs. Let's see if we can get a banger. We got our 101 plate. Some nice stuff in here. Let's see if we can get one banger out of this. All right. And then, I don't know. Does anyone know what teams are left in number 2? I know that there were a few teams left. Let me get top loaders too, because we're going to need them here. Let's get after it, though. Last box. Do you think they would just drafting Greer and having Allen and they're gonna move Cam? I can't imagine Cam doesn't get moved. It's gonna be some interesting off-season stuff. Mariota's gonna go somewhere. I'm not so sure he won't start somewhere, but probably a backup. Good luck, last box, everyone. Let's see what we can find here. Something good. Oh, started out with one of those stellar rookies. I really like these. This one's out of 50, going to David Montgomery and the Chicago Bears. Ty, once I get a box of 16. That's crazy. Yeah, it's weird. That box we had a certified that had no hits. That was nuts. Obviously, we took care of it, but still sucks. Out of 35, Melvin Gordon. They said Amari Cooper is not going to get re-signed. There's a Gardner Minshew. He came in yesterday. Foles cost me a playoff spot. I hate Foles forever for that. I played him 1 week. 1 week. All year. Over Watson against New England. It's my fault, but I hate Foles just for that. Isabella out of 49. This is Melvin Gordon out of 35. It's just insane, man. Like, get out. That had to be broken into. That's nuts. Was it in a case break or something, Alan? And it was just one of the boxes? They don't even put filler cards in Origins. So they wouldn't have even been running that on the line. That had to be, someone had to do that. Out of 99, Trayvon Mullen Jr. going out to the Oakland Raiders. That's going to be Jason Allen Deason. Sealed in a case break. Oh, yeah, but I heard you, Todd. I did remember you saying that. Generally, hopefully you have it on video. That was at a bigger place, though, and they were able to crack another one. But I told you, Todd, that would break a lot of breakers. They couldn't just rip another one. Out of 99, Peterson. DK Metcalf, another one there for you, Scott. Out of 75. Good stuff for you, Scott. Not a bad break at all. Cleveland Farrell. And Kill Harry going out to the New England Patriots with that Nanny auto out of 75. 18 Origins. That's nuts. They're not second rate. I love that person still breaks with us. Out of 99, Arthega Whiteside. Devin Singletary and Josh Oliver. I'll never claim to be mature. And high octane Aaron Jones out of 75. Going out to the Green Bay Packers. We're going to definitely have to do stuff in the offseason to get ready, for the draft and stuff. We'll have to figure out some new things this year. Vic Beasley. Chubb, there's a Mahomes and a Derek Carr. There's a Kyler Murray, finally. I like that they're a little bit harder to find. It makes them a little bit more exciting to pull then. Mac Wilson. And how about a duel? Jameis and Ronald Jones. It's still too soon, Jameis. I'm not ready to talk to you either yet. I still love you a little bit. You know what's funny, Alan? That's honestly when I don't know. I haven't told this story in a while, but I'll tell you the abbreviated version real quick. I'm going to the card show January 4th that I went to 2 years ago. I broke it last year, 1 year ago. 2 years ago, I took my son because my youngest was born, so I took my at the time 3-year-old, actually 2-year-old, to the show. Everyone was so nice giving him cards. I hadn't been to a card show in over a decade. And I took him to the show. We had a great time. He was little. We ended up in the paper, which was kind of cool. And I went online to get some relic cards and I saw breaking and I loved it. I got in a few and I'm like, this is awesome, but it's really boring. Nobody was talking, like really limited talking. So I decided to try it out and bring like more of this kind of stuff into it, and it's been awesome. You guys have been awesome. I love it. I'm so blessed to have such an awesome group with you guys. Yeah, I don't understand how that happens. Like, I would love to see, John, the inside of the Panini facility. That's awesome, Alan. Yeah, I just told my wife, I heard her come up, that we're taking the kids coming up in a week or so. We have 3 boxes back there to take. We're going to package them up in smaller packs and then take the boxes from the base cards from the beginning of the year with Score and Donruss and some other sets, contenders and stuff. And we're putting some packs in there. We're going to take them. Our kids are going to go drop them off. So I'm really excited about that. All right, real quick recap. Don't forget, 5 hit list packs coming. First one being a fat pack. And then also you're all entered in the squares drawing tonight for one of the 100 spots. Renfroe to 99. We got a Daniel Jones base, Kyler Murray base, DK Metcalf Stellar rookies, Melvin Gordon. That was to 35. Isabella to 49. Montgomery out of 50. Stellar rookies. Airborne Deshaun Watson. McCole Hardman to 35. Jermaine Pratt to 49. Airborne Kyler Murray out of 50 as well. It's kind of weird. This is weird. These are both out of... Oh, I'm wrong. Deshaun's out of 25. Kyler Murray's out of 50. So the orange is out of 25. So as you start to see it here, to get a rainbow in this would be really, really sweet. Yep, I hear you, Alan. To take the kids and let them do it, they need to see that more. Great American Heroes Lockett, Rookies and Stars Metcalf Crusade card, Heroes Wilson, Rodney Anderson to 49, Stidham to 99. We have an Airborne Trubisky out of 50. Stellar Rookies Jacobs out of 35. AJ Brown out of 75. Hopkins to 49. LaShawn McCoy Heroes out of 75. Damian Harris to 35. Dalvin Cook to 49. Jimenez to 35. Jonathan Abram to 10. Hey, that doesn't go there. Tom Brady to 99. Daniel Jones, Crusade out of 75. That's a good card there. Kyler Murray. Airborne Steve Young. Josh Allen out of 35. And a Von Miller out of 49. Some really cool stuff in there. I do like the insert sets. This Airborne set is cool. Crusades are nice. Then we also had the... Oops. Preston Williams, 4 out of 5. The 1-of-1 plate, Cameron Jordan. And Patrick Mahomes, 4 of 5. Still 8 teams left in the second half. All right, here we go. Hits. Swatch card, team duels, Ronald Jones, Jameis Winston going out to Joshua Ryan Scott. Aaron Jones for the Green Bay Packers going out to Joseph Pereira. Juju Smith-Schuster for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Joe Kerr. Hunter Renfrow for the Oakland Raiders, Jason Allen Deason. Drew Lock and Noah Fant for the Denver Broncos, Aaron Elrod. Cross-trading Dallas Cowboys, Gerard, Tony Pollard. Kenny Golladay and Kerryon Johnson for the Detroit Lions. Sony Michel for the New England Patriots going out to Carl Garneau. Baltimore Ravens cross-training Miles Boykin going out to Chris Vogt. Devin Singletary for the Buffalo Bills going out to Chris Scally out of 199. David Montgomery, Chicago Bears going out to Adam D. And right behind it is the Riley Ridley out of 199 going out to Adam. For the Philadelphia Eagles going out to Brandon Bourne, we got ourselves the Arthega Whiteside. And James Conner for the Pittsburgh Steelers going out to Joe Kerr. Our autographs were Jamel Dean for the Tampa Bay Bucks to Josh Ryan Scott. And Keel Harry going out to the New England Patriots, Carl. Rookies and Stars going out to the Oakland Raiders, Jason Allen Deason getting the Trayvon Mullen out of 99. Rookies and Stars auto, Jalen Hurd for the Niners going out to Terry Gray. We had the Devin Singletary Dress for Success going out to the Buffalo Bills and Chris. John Ursua for the Seattle Seahawks going out to Scott Ripley out of 50. For the Kansas City Chiefs going out to Michael Simpson. McCole Hardman dressed for success out of 99. Scott Miller for the Bucks again to Josh Ryan Scott. Dylan Mitchell for the Minnesota Vikings going out to Matt Robinson, and that is out of 99. For the Arizona Cardinals, Austin Linderwell not only getting those Murray base, but Deontay Thompson out of 50. For the Tennessee Titans, Greg Edwards getting this Jarrell Casey, Great American Heroes, out of 25. For the Washington Redskins, Dwayne Haskins going out to Jeremy Allen. For the Baltimore Ravens, Marquise Hollywood Brown out of 75, dressed for success. And for the Chargers, Todd Shaw. All right, we have 5 hitless packs. Bring over our hitless teams. I will say this, I don't want to jinx it, but no P word in there. It's kind of surprising. Fancy cardboard. It's so fancy. What's wrong with me? Oops. All right, here we go. Top 5. First one is a fat pack. I saw it after I put it up, so I decided to make that the first one. All right. Good luck, everybody. Giants, Falcons, Bengals, Saints, Panthers. All right, Josh Allen out of the way. New York Giants is Adam Marshall. It's a fat pack. Atlanta Falcons is Alan Sponenberg. Bengals is Jason Upchurch. The New Orleans Saints is David Blake. And the Carolina Panthers is Michael Simpson. All right, let's bring you guys over. We'll crack these bad boys open. I want to see them. I believe these are multi-sport packs. I agree, John. I think for the price point, it's fun. We all kind of need this from time to time. It's a time of the year. So you got yourself a Giannis and a Kobe, not numbered. So these are going to be multi-sport. I was pretty sure they were, from what I had heard. David Blake. Michael Simpson, let's see. Alex Bregman and Damian Lillard. So not quite as good as the pink packs we had from before. They were pretty solid packs. Jason Upchurch, there you go. How about a Tom Brady and a Kyrie Irving? Going out to Jason. Alan Sponenberg. Kawhi in the Clippers. And Durant. Have they? And a Giannis. And, woo! Out of 25, Kobe White for the Bulls going out to Adam Marshall. This card is super thick. There you go, Adam. Not a lot of football in those. We get any football? Tom Brady. Yeah, I'm done in a second. All right, guys. 8 spots left at number 2. Make sure you hop on that if you want to get in. Hitless packs for that. And I'll post this video on the recorded version on YouTube right now. All right. All right, see y'all later.